$291 per month of SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, if you're not an ABAWD. What is that? That's a great question and exactly what I'm going to clarify for you right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Now, in this video, we're specifically focusing on SNAP benefits, also referred to as food stamps or sometimes called EBT for the low income, and I do want to focus on how you can get up to $291 per month as an individual, provided you're not an ABAWD. Now, how do you determine if you are one of these people, and is it good or bad to be one of these people? Well, it's not necessarily good or bad, but I do want to clarify because somebody that is an ABAWD certainly has a limited time that they can get SNAP benefits, and somebody who is not an ABAWD can get benefits a lot longer. I've seen some questions coming in on this, and I do want to focus on this question right here in the video. Let's get right into it. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so. There's that big old button waiting for you. Make sure to subscribe right down below. Again, it's totally free, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, talking through complicated and complex topics just like we're going to cover here in this video, as well as a lot of other topics like Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, a lot of things on seniors, low income, money, benefits, programs, stimulus, all kinds of things like that. Again, there's a lot going on right now, and I'm watching all the headlines and details popping up right now and bringing them to you in these short videos every single day. So again, thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate your support. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about SNAP benefits, food stamps, EBT, ABAWD. What is it? Do I want to be one of these or do I not? And is it bad or good to be or to be not one of these people? Now again, it's not necessarily good or bad, but I do want to clarify. Now, before we get into this any further, I want to say this much. Full disclaimer. I'm going to do my very best to talk through the details about this. This may be, I don't want to say controversial because it's not going to be controversial, but I may talk through this in a way that I don't want to be offensive, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive at all. I've thought about this video a ton before I even started recording this. I've sat here for a long time trying to figure out how I'm going to deliver this message without offending anybody, okay? I'm not trying to offend anybody in any way, shape, or form. However, I'm translating information based on the information that's out there to determine who is an ABAWD, okay? So please do not be offended by this in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to give you the information. And again, if I describe this in such a way that, will offend somebody, again, please remember, I'm not trying to do that whatsoever at all. I'm just trying to do my best here. I am not perfect whatsoever. I'm just trying to do my best here, okay? I'm not like, a genius. I'm not like the smartest person in the world, okay? Not even close. But again, I'm going to do my best here to kind of tread water around this a little bit and just kind of present it lightly, okay? It's kind of a confusing thing, and again, I feel like some people could feel maybe offended by this information, but it's not my information. It's rather just me presenting this information, if that kind of makes sense. I would also encourage you, if you want to clarify or anything like that, do some research, on your own as well. Just do some internet searches, and you can find some information about this. Anyway, just want to point that out really quickly, because again, we're all on the same page here, okay? We're all in the same community here. We're all kind of in this together, and again, I never ever want to offend anybody whatsoever. That is never ever my intention at all, okay? But this is one of those topics where it's like, it's kind of like walking a fine line, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to try to do my best here, okay? Anyway, stick with me. Give me the benefit of the doubt if you can. I'm just trying to do what I can here, okay? I'm not perfect whatsoever. Never have been, never claimed to be. I am what I am, okay? I'm just a guy. Anyway, all right, let's talk about it. So what does ABAWD stand for? Stands for able-bodied adults without dependents, okay? So this is an acronym that is specifically focused on SNAP benefits and food stamp eligibility, okay? This is one of the things that changed as of September 1st and October 1st as well, where the work requirements are coming into play for those people who are not an ABAWD. So as a result of that, I want to point out the details about this, okay? So what does able-bodied adult without dependents actually mean, okay? That sounds kind of confusing. It simply means an able-bodied person. Now, I had a good friend here from the channel send me an email. And again, I'm going to keep his name out because, I just don't want to share his information. But he's probably watching this video. Hey, shout out. Thanks for the question on this. And I've seen some other questions coming in on this. But all right, here's what it comes down to. So an able-bodied adult would be somebody, again, give me the benefit of the doubt here, okay? Just doing my best. Somebody without a disability, okay? Let me give you the quick example of this person who reached out to me. I know him well. Well, I know him pretty well, okay? We've talked many, many times here on the channel. He's been around for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that. We've had many conversations together way back from like the very first when this channel started years and years ago, okay? He is legally blind, okay? So he reached out to me and said, hey, I get SNAP benefits. This new ABAWD work requirement, able-bodied adult without dependents work requirement. Does that mean my SNAP benefits are going to end? Now, he's legally blind. He told me this, and I already knew this about him as well. Now, he's very concerned that his SNAP benefits are going to be ending. Now, let me point this out. And again, I'm going to say it again. Give me the benefit of the doubt here. I'm just doing my best, okay? This person would not be considered able-bodied, okay? Now, why? It's not me being offensive, okay? Just the reason for this is he has a disability. He's legally blind, okay? And again, I know there's a lot of disabilities out there, okay? So I'm not just saying it's only for legally blind people. I'm not saying that at all. There's a ton of disabilities out there, okay? So if you're somebody that has a disability, again, give me the benefit of the doubt. The person would not be considered able-bodied. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, by this definition, the person would not be considered able-bodied. In fact, let me tell you what it says on the websites. It says somebody is not considered able-bodied if they are a pregnant female, okay, or somebody with a mental or physical impairment. Okay, mental or physical impairment would identify that person as not able-bodied. Does that kind of make sense? So again, now you probably understand why I tried to give that disclaimer a little bit earlier in this video where I was saying, please don't feel like I'm, insulting anybody, because I'm not. I'm trying to explain this in a way that tries to come off in such a way that's like not offensive. But again, it doesn't really matter how I do it. It's going to be like, it's kind of like, it's one of these topics I don't really want to talk about, honestly. But this is what it comes down to, okay? So somebody that is an able-bodied adult without dependents is simply somebody without a disability, somebody that is able-bodied as in this person is completely 100% able to work, okay? If they have no dependents, these are the people that have to fulfill the work requirements in order to get SNAP benefits. Otherwise, they can only get SNAP benefits for 3 months out of every 3-year period of time. That's it. If this person is not fulfilling the work requirement. However, if they do fulfill the work requirement, then they can get SNAP benefits for longer than 3 months out of a 3-year period of time. But if they are completely able-bodied, as in they are not a pregnant person, they don't have a mental or physical disability, then they would fall into possibly the category of able-bodied, okay? Now again, there are other parameters around this, okay? So age also plays a role in this, okay? So if you're somebody who's like, I'm just going to say 60, 65, even 56, 57, something like this, you don't need to worry about it. Age is a more important factor here, okay? Well, I shouldn't say more important factor. Age plays a role into this as well, okay? So basically what it comes down to is anybody who is aged 50, as of right now, anybody who's aged 50 and an able-bodied adult without dependents. They're completely able-bodied, they're 50 or less, and they do not have dependents. These are the people that potentially have their benefits at risk, provided they are not fulfilling the work requirements. Make sense? Yeah. Are you confused yet? Yeah, exactly. That's why I tried to give all these disclaimers earlier, okay? It's very confusing, okay? I'm trying to talk through this in such a way that sounds good, that sounds non-offensive. I don't want to offend anybody, never want to. That's not my intentions here, never has been, never will be. I'm trying to talk through this in such a way that makes sense and describes all this stuff and also, gives you the rules behind this ABAWD definition, okay? Now remember, the age range on this thing is also going to be going to 52 and 54, okay? So again, the same would apply. An able-bodied adult, again, somebody who is that age or less, 52, 54, 54 actually, to be fair, 54, the age requirement will be coming into play next year, October 1st of 2024. So as of right now, let's not worry about that right now. So let's just say 52, able-bodied without dependents. If that's the case, then you got to fulfill those work requirements. 80 hours a month, okay? That's 20 hours a week on average in most cases, okay? It could be different in your respective state, but this is just generally the guideline, okay? Anyway, did I do it? Did I do a good job? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm going to go back and listen to this video after I get done recording this. and see if I totally blew it or if it sounds kind of good. I don't know. But again, I'm just trying to do my best here and making sure that, nobody's offended by this message, okay? And again, like I said, these are the rules that are out there. This is not my set of rules. This is not, me saying, hey, you got to work. I'm not saying that at all. I couldn't care less. In fact, I don't work. I haven't worked since, 2008? Something like that? Yeah, 2008 was the last time I had a job. So I couldn't care less if you're not working, okay? I'm not the guy to say, go out and work. It's been a very long time for me, so who am I to say that, right? I would never do that. So I hope this helps you, but again, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Again, for the people that have been reaching out and that one email that I received, hey, you know who you are. Thanks for reaching out. I do appreciate it. I hope this explains it and alleviates some of the concerns that I've seen out there showing up down below in the comment section. I know it can be concerning, especially with all this stuff. I mean, honestly, this is a confusing one. This is a really, really confusing one. But again, I would also encourage this. If I did not explain this very well, and if you're still confused about it, either go back and listen to it again, leave a comment, a question, something like that down below. Let me come back and focus on this again. Leave a comment down below and say, yo, fool, come back and clarify this. I am still confused. Let me know. That's totally fine. Let me know what you need from me, and I can come back and certainly clarify this. Otherwise, I would highly encourage doing a little bit of research yourself. But I just want to say this much. If you are over the age of 52, don't worry about it, okay? The reason I say that is these are the age parameters right now. The age of 50 started September 1st. The age of 52 starts October 1st as well, okay? But if you're over that age, then age doesn't really play a role anymore, okay? You're beyond the age where it matters. But 54 will come into play October 1st of next year, 2024, okay? So anyway, provided you're able-bodied. Make sense? Again, I know. I'm going to leave it there for now. Otherwise, it's going to get more confusing as we go here. Otherwise, I hope this helps you. And again, by the way, when I said earlier the $291, that is the maximum for fiscal year 2024, October 1st, 2023 through September 30th of 2024 is that fiscal year. So I hope that helps you. Again, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Let me know what I can do to help you out during this. And again, I know it's a confusing one, but I just want to come back and explain this really quickly. Either way, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video and whatever. I don't know. Let me know what else you need from me. Again, totally feel like I just blew it in this video. But again, just doing what I can here. And again, like I said, I'm not perfect. Never have been. Just trying to do my best here. So enjoy. Have a good day and catch you again later in the next video.